Hola Carinos! In this video, I'll be sharing with you the routine process during quarantine and after we leave quarantine. Firstly, a blood sample will be taken from all students and they'll be testing for particular things. All of us that were in quarantine, we had to line up and they call us one to take the blood sample. It's a pretty smooth process. And you can tell by the video that I'm not afraid of needles. This was done 3 days after I arrived in Cuba. After the sample was taken, we had to go to the hospital where they would take our personal information. And guess what? I was actually assisting with the translation. Your health, physical health, your body, everything is fine. Muy bien, everything. I did C6 Spanish 5 years prior to this, and I remembered a few vocab, and that's what helped me with the translation and understanding. And I have to big up my Spanish teacher for her great work because that stayed with me. They asked questions about my medical history and that of my family's to keep it on my medical record. At this point, I was still fresh meeting Cuba, but I'm actually glad that I was able to understand the questions that they were asking to an extent and able to provide them with the necessary answers. I definitely did not understand everything, but I understood enough to respond. So after checking the medical records, we had to go and get a dental checkup. Okay, it's important to know the history, the family history of your mother and father, because it can affect you guys too. The day was basically dedicated to getting all the tests and necessary checks done. And I was all smiles because I know my teeth are in good condition. And of course, to get these checks done, there was a waiting time because there were other students from different countries waiting to get their checks done as well. But there's nothing for you to worry about though because the tests are just simple and quick. It's the fact that I was talking to her in English for me.
That's it?
Yeah, see, that's good. All my teeth are fine. Right? Yes, she said that.
Muy mal.
No. Muy bien. Mi boca es muy bien. Not my friend trying to be rude. Just wow. Look at greens. Look at trees. Wow. After I completed all the checks and tests, I decided to go for a walk outside to explore my new school and my new home. I was definitely happy when I saw the tennis court and also the netball and basketball court. I was thinking to myself that I could get outside and be sporty de vez en cuando. Being outside, I realized that there were a plethora of cats on campus, and that made me happy because I love cats. I started to tour around and also greet the workers on campus. Hola. I'm pretty sure that you'll agree with me that this is definitely a beautiful view. A nice chill out spot after classes. If you walk around my campus and take a look at the walls, you would realize how artistic Cubans are. This is a work of art. The following day was time to register at the secretary's office, and I'm going to take you along with me. I was instructed to take my personal documents, both the original and the translated ones. To complete the forms, they ask questions about my parents, their level of education, questions about me, where I live, emergency contact, just to complete the information required for the data. So if in case of any emergency, they have information for your family members and just a little background history about you.
¿Los padres son vivos?
Father's alive?
Sí.
El nombre completo de
To this day, we had some seniors assisting us with the translation because we were definitely not familiar with all of that terminology. After the digital form is completed, it is printed for you to verify and also sign it. This took roughly about an hour because of the waiting time. And yes, some students have their pets with them. Jamaica. Once a Jamaican, always a Jamaican. We had to also be tested for tuberculosis. To be honest with you, it's definitely a lot of tests and checks to be done because even after this, I had to go get an eye test done. Claudia Méndez.
Claudia Méndez, ¿hablas español, Claudia?
Sí, pero un poco.
Bien.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Grisel.
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 Jamaica, ¿verdad?
Jamaica.
El otro.
Oh,
Es
vale.
primero. Ok.
el número de
Sí, un número.
sí,
¿Ves los números?
5,
Ajá.
7, 3,
Yes.
4, 8, 6,
Sí.
2, 9, 7, 4.
Ok, muy bien. La última fila. The last line.
Sí.
Ok.
4, 5, 2, 7.
Muy bien. Primera fila. De arriba. Top.
Arriba,
Sí,
arriba.
arriba.
Sí. 8, 9, 4, 6.
Segunda fila.
5, 2, 3, 7.
Muy bien.
Bien.
Destápate ese ojito y tápate el otro.
Otro.
Ajá.
Sí.
Última fila.
Sí.
Última.
2, 7, 4, 3.
Ok.
5, 3, 8, 6.
Ujú.
4, 5, 2, 7.
Muy bien. Primera fila de arriba.
4, 8, 6, 9. 2, 7, 2, 4.
Ok.
¿Bien?
Bien. Por ahora están bien tus ojitos. No necesitas espejuelo.
Gracias.
Ok, de nada.
Disfruta el resto de tu día.
Igualmente. Espero que les guste La Habana también.
Gracias. Mucho gusto en conocerte.
Igual.
That was me utilizing what I learned in C6 Spanish. I could not keep this view to myself. Just look at this luscious greenery. Look at this view. Look at this view, guys. I'm in Cuba. Where are you? Even though I was excited to see the campus, I was even more excited to see what my classes would be like. But I indeed walked to campus some more, so I'm going to take you along with me. This is a beach that is on campus. Won't you just look at that? Imagine a day after class, walking along the beach, unwinding, and I was just thinking to myself that this would be a perfect study spot for me. I serve an amazing God because this is an answered prayer. This is so pretty. Y'all know I'm a water mermaid already, so when I see water, fins growing, you know, scales growing and everything. It's so pretty, I'm telling you. Listen, wow. So this is basically all the tests we had to do during and after quarantine, and also the registration process. Y por favor, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yours truly, Dr. Mendes in Cuba. Signing out until my next video. Bye.